Hi, I want to present you a program for comparing steel structure bills of materials that are saved in Excel files. It is a program for civil engineers, strictly speaking, designers of steel structures. At the beginning, I will quickly show you how this program works, so that you can decide if you need it. Then I will discuss its settings and things necessary to pay attention to. In the end, I will tell you how you can get a free 30 days trial version. Let's imagine that we have made a detailed design of steel structures. We have attached a bill of materials to this project. As an example, we will have a list of single parts that can be seen on the screen. Such a list includes the part's position number, profile name, material name, quantities, dimensions and weights. Now imagine that after some time we have to make changes to the design and we want to issue a new revision, R1. We attach to the documentation the same list of elements but with changes. We want to additionally mark the contractor what exactly has changed compared to the old revision, R0. The ExcelBOMComparer program is used for this purpose. Take both files with lists, the one with the old revision and the other with the newer revision. Drag the files to the main program window and click the Compare button. We will see the Compare wizard window. I will now quickly guide you through this wizard without discussing its options, which I will talk about in a moment. After a few seconds we get the results saved in a new file. We open this file. We can see that the program has marked some lines in yellow and added a lot of stuff on the right side. What do they mean? Well, each value that has changed is marked in red. Each row with at least one cell changed is circled yellow. For example, we can see that the P2095 element has changed because its row is yellow. But more precisely, only the element profile has changed because it is red. On the right, the program copied cells from the old list for checking. We can see that the old profile was marked BL6x160 and the new one is BL6x150. Additionally, at the very end on the right you can see comments telling you which columns have changed. In this case, it's column number 2. ExcelBOMComparer not only marks modified items but also new items, with the comment new position and deleted items that are copied to the end of the list. In summary, the contractor can see which items have been changed, added or been removed from the previous revision. Now I will go over the options of the comparison wizard. After pressing Compare, a wizard with options opens. In the first step, we have to choose the names of the sheets that we want to compare. There can be several sheets in the files, but only the ones you choose will be compared. In this case, I am selecting the sheet named Part List because there is a table with the bill of materials there. In the next step, we choose the column number with the position of the element. This is a very important option, because the position is a key by which the following comparison. We cannot go wrong at this step because the results will be incorrect. In our case, the part's position is in the first column. In the third step, we choose the type of the list. A normal list is a list in which the positions of the elements do not repeat. In our case, the list of individual items meets this criterion. Normal lists are, for example, bill of materials, bulk lists, single item lists, drawing lists or assembly lists but without their items. There is also a structural list of assemblies in which there are positions of individual elements under the assembly positions. This is a nested list. In such a list, single parts positions are repeated and assembly positions are not. Assemblies must be separated by a blank line. In that case we choose the normal list. In the next step, we enter the number of the row with the first line of data. We type 12 because there is a header above that we don't want to compare. In the next step, we enter the number of the last column. We can leave the option of automatic detection of the last column, but I recommend filling in this number. In our case, the last column is column I, which is the 9th. In the next step, we decide whether to ignore hidden columns. We have no hidden columns, so we can leave it. Then we can give the name of the target folder. We leave it as it is and click Next. The last step is a reminder to remove comments from the previous comparison. If we do not delete them, the program will mark the whole table in yellow. We don't have such comments here, because we haven't made a revision before. Now we click Start and wait for the program to end. The results file appears in the compared subfolder. How you can get a trial license. In the description of this video is a link to download this program. If you are watching this movie on Facebook, write me a private message and I will send you a link to download the program. You can also email me at support@ddbim.pl. You can also go to my website ddbim.pl where you can also download this program. The program does not require installation, just unpack the zip file on the desktop and then run the exe file. To activate a trial license, click the License Settings button, select Trial License and then click Start Trial. From then on, the program will run for 30 days. After clicking the Help button, a folder with the user manual and sample Excel files will open. Thank you for your attention and I invite you for testing the program.